Hi everyone, welcome back to F1 team playthrough of Minardi. We're in season 2, we're approaching the halfway point in the championship, and I'm thinking it's time for another increase of sponsors. So let's dive in to managing our sponsorship, and I was just sorting them by weekly income, and whilst so we've already picked up a Chivi as a replacement one for what we were doing before, which is great. We've got Pay Night in already for doing a top 12 finish, which is fine. This is a top 10 finish and it gives us another 20k more, and I think we've got the option for the next few races to do that and be fine. A top 4 finish during a race would be even amazinger, but I don't think we would do it quite as often. I'm talking myself down, aren't I, really? It's more of a safeguard, really, to kind of be like, right, where are we going to be and how are we going to develop the car? I was looking at other things, and the other juicy one was the Zanzare, achieve at least one podium position within the team. That goal is amazing. We could go with that, you know, and that goal would easily help us out with getting quite a few things going. Should we be brave? Let's do it. And we can look, because I didn't even think about changing the primary sponsor, which we should have done, and it completely passed me by. We can sort that out again for season 3, methinks. So let's dive in to our sponsor decals. I quite like that. I quite like how that looks. Like it needs more pop. Cool. Okay. There we go. Let's continue on. Still looking juicy there. Still got 500 in there, so that's fine. And then for activities, I like the fact of having a podium celebration party. Let's do that. And then let's do some driver promotion for me. New magnetic compound. Did that work? Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Loving that a lot. Okay, and then the next thing I basically want to go for is to get the halo sorted for the rear downforce for this car so that it balances out, and then we can dive back to doing some chassis stuff. But yeah, I am intrigued and interested as to how this will all go. Join us after for practice for Austria. Catch you in a bit. We're being brave. Hey everyone, welcome back after practice, which went swimmingly well, actually, which has made me rather nervous for the actual events itself. Once again, this development comparison car is completely out of date and not actually relevant to what's going on in the real world. Thankfully, it's going to be a sunny race. We're close with Charles. Final race to go. I'm not sure. And it's worthwhile noting there you can see Williams, and Williams have bought a big upgrade here. So have Mercedes. So did we. Renault brought a small upgrade, but it's nice to see Williams actually having an upgrade and trying to claw themselves back onto the parity again. I'm really surprised that they're so far behind still. Our other big thing, though, is that we got enough development in here for us to stick the halo on. The halo upgrade, you know what I mean. It will come just after the British Grand Prix, but that's going to be great for us getting that sorted, because those two combined push us into having a fantastic aero package. Yeah, I can't fault that at all. I'm not too fussed about durability at the moment because everything is just coping just enough at the moment for what I want. So let's get on to number three. Do number 4 on the energy store, I think. Number 3 on the turbocharger. Number 4 on the control electronics, because I want everything at its best, because I was confident-ish at France. I'm really confident here. So we know that generally means instant failure, but let's see how we get on. Glah, glah, glah. It's essentially, this race is why I went for that we'll score a podium sponsorship, because I think we could. I think we can here, even though it says in a qualifying thing it said go for 5th, and previously it's been going for 3rd, so it's less confident for me here, but I feel much more at one with the car. Let's smash onto track. Bottas again. Oh. We lost time with that, so I'm quite happy to keep 2nd. Normally I still think that's the slowest way around. I'm happy to keep that.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin,
Ooh.
Let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Bottas, Smith and Lewis Hamilton. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Nice. Delatraz in the top 10 for the first time ever. Oh, he might actually score some points. He knows it's contract time. That's the problem. So Bottas there, another great pole. Smith, Hamilton, Red Bull looking much better here, thankfully, for the championship. Leclerc down in 6th, Verstappen best of the rest. Russell doing well. Racing Point, in fact, both in the top 10, they're doing well. Vettel down in 11th. Oh dear, it's all real 2020 stuff now for him. Again, though, Ferrari, not able to have two cars running at the front at the moment. In the last couple of races, AlphaTauri really losing out there. Renault sandwiching the McLarens, that's a surprise. And De Vries, Magnussen, Giovinazzi ahead of Grosjean, ahead of Latifi. Williams have been quietly upgrading their engine, actually, because I was looking at the R&D element, and they're in the midfield in the engine. It's their chassis and stuff that's wonky. So they could be good, and they'll be much closer to the pace, I think, when we get to Monza and Spa. Okay, just 1 point behind now. Oh, that is very doable. And well done to Delatraz. That's the first time you've been inside the top 10 all season. Please let that convert to some points. It's like Button and Sato 2005 gape at the moment between us. It's embarrassing. When we know that the performance really shouldn't be like that. But such has been close quali. Let's get that race going now. 18 laps. We'll need to pit off those soft tyres early.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position and Smith completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Albon, Daniel Ricciardo and Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell, Stroll and Sebastian Vettel, Perez, Kvyat, Pierre Gasly and Sainz, Norris, De Vries, Kevin Magnussen and Louis Delatraz have taken a grid penalty. Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Latifi and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Well, Delatraz, if you score points from there,
on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
I will be shocked. Slap bang half and half on the old strategy. Let's go with that for the old fuel. I think we'll be okay though. Oh, let's do it. Oh, I'm so annoyed for Delatraz. I don't think so, Valtteri. Oh, yellow flags.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Delatraz has gone backwards, I think, rather than forwards. That's not good. As he'll be on the wonky tyres as well. Proof I can do the final corner. Oh, Verstappen got ahead of Ricciardo on the opening as well. Interesting. Let's see if there is any way that we can... I don't think we can pull out enough of an advantage. Crap. We're going to drag them along with DRS, aren't we? Oh. And then it's going to end up being a three-way. And you can see we've detached from Albon, Verstappen and Ricciardo already. Oh. No.
We're leading our teammate by 11.6 seconds.
I get why DRS exists, but I don't like it when it's stupid and down every single straight like this. Oh, Verstappen's got past Albon. Bizarre. We hung on a bit too long in that corner. No. Like Leclerc's got round Albon as well. Yes, he has. Taking too many snaps into a corner. I thought I was breaking it a little bit from them, but as the cars get less and less grip, it becomes a bit more difficult to deal with. Oh, De Vries out.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
If only the game actually cared about cautions and shut off DRS in yellow flag zones and stopped people trying to overtake each other.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
I'm sure you do, but look at the state of it behind me. Whoa!
In this lap.
Okay.
Push now, gap to teammate behind is 17.5
Push
seconds.
now. Do you think I've been doing all bloody race, Jeff?
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Oh, they both go round again. Okay, interesting.
Go, go, go. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
No, Louis. These tyres aren't nearly as good.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
That's worked a treat.
Louis is coming in for his stop. Our gap behind is 2.9 seconds.
Nice. Okay, that's Hamilton though. which implies that Bottas will come out ahead.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre. Gap to
Unless
car
they
in
do the
front is
weird,
2.4
let's stick him on the hards
seconds.
because he's been boxed in late. Rubbish. Ooh, Bottas out behind Hamilton. Okay. Oh, they're busy having a squabble. Lovely stuff. Okay, now that they're out of Durr's range, I think I might be alright, you know. Maybe not.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. We're leading our teammate by 23.7 seconds. Okay, some information on Bottas. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
No! Ha ha ha! Ah, crap, Hamilton's already through. Come on, make it. Hey. Ah, you've made it too easy for each other.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Bottas is hardly falling. Mind you, he had DRS, so now he's fallen outside of a second. Watch Bottas drop. I don't really want him to retire because I want the extra point for getting the podium where Leclerc does not. And Leclerc is all over the back of Verstappen. Leclerc's on hard tyres again though. What are Ferrari doing with these weird tyre strategies for him? Ah, shit, yeah, now he's in fourth. Should be okay versus Bottas though, for Bottas to stay in third. And we should be okay going into the last lap.
Final lap of the race.
Whew. Yeah, that race is absolutely proof of if you end up in the Durs train, you get sucked along for the ride. And it pulls you masses away from everyone else. But that is a well-earned and well-deserved victory, Mafunks.
Fantastic drive, just fantastic.
Ooh.
You deserved that race win.
No austerity at Austria. What?
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here in Spielberg, and rightly so. A brilliant effort from the whole team.
That's a lovely view.
Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right
Yellow.
now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Oh, that looks like the same trophy that we had in Austria, in France. I thought they were all different. Maybe not. Now, was it Austria or was it Styria? Let the debate begin.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So that worked out well for Hamilton, getting ahead of Bottas because of Bottas's woes. Leclerc got past Verstappen in the end despite being on the wrong tyres. Ricciardo and Albon again dropped down the order. That wasn't great. Albon was good early on but got swallowed up by the pack, didn't he? Perez gets points, as does Kvyat for AlphaTauri, which is great because that car is worthy of a lot. I don't think they've quite pulled out all the points. They've had quite a few retirements, haven't they? George Russell clung on for the final point for Racing Point, which was good for him, beating home Vettel's Ferrari. Wow. Gasly in the Renault. Renault no points, actually. That's interesting. Sainz in a McLaren. Delatraz went from 18th to 14th. Beat home Stroll, though. De Vries there, the retirement. And Giovinazzi beat home Grosjean, interestingly. I wonder if he was one of the ones that had to pit at the start of the race. Latifi on the hards. Oh, Latifi hit Delatraz. Okay, that might explain a little bit around why he was slow then. Or not able to get all the way up the order. Standings wise, Bottas moves ahead of Ricciardo. It really has not been a great run of races for Daniel Rick, has it? Great race for us though. We move up to 4th in the Constructors, 43 points behind Hamilton. We aren't going to get the championship this year, but I'm loving the narrative. Vettel slips down to 5. Albon only just ahead of Leclerc. Oh, sorry, hit the mic stand. Then Max, Gasly, Kvyat, Ocon, Stroll, Perez, Russell. Only 14th actually of 13 points. I thought he'd got a few more. Those McLarens must be kicking themselves. Thankfully Magnussen scored in that crazy race at Bahrain for Haas. Still nothing from Nick de Vries either. It's really him, Delatraz and Latifi are the three kind of wonky teammates. And even then Latifi's got a better result than Giovinazzi, so it doesn't really look like it.
What do you think made the difference between this weekend and last weekend? We all underestimated you, didn't we? Things were close between you and your rival, but it looks like you're coming up top, doesn't it? Great. Well, that's everything.
How that's happened, I've got absolutely no idea. I'll take it though. Okay, so with new sponsors actually, what does this look like for us? So that worked out well for us. 29 versus 27. Nice. Good banks for us. Yeah, for Louis. Good overall progress. $1.14 million. Beautiful stuff. Yeah. I don't remember doing any damage. Not even during practice. Must have spanked a curb or something and it's not liked it. 8 million in total. Okay. What are we going to do on the driver front? I don't know myself. And we'll find out next episode on How I Play Games. You guys take care. Bye-bye.
Our margins are looking good right now.